Hi guys, this is Lucy. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 4 of What the Fund. For those who are watching this for the first time, What the Fund is a weekly video series where we highlight the week's mergers and acquisitions and any investment deals that have been happening in the African startup ecosystem. This week has had a couple of very interesting investments. We've had 5 investment deals, 3 of them were seed rounds. We've had more funding rounds happening in North Africa. We've had more large tickets of over $1 million US, and we've also had ride-hailing startups creating a buzz in that sector. First off, I take you to Egypt, which had the largest amount raised this week of $6.2 million US, raised in a seed round by MaxEB. MaxEB is a B2B e-commerce platform that connects food and grocery retailers to suppliers. Its founders are Mohammed Ben Halim, who was a former operations manager at Aramex, and Belal El Magbel, who is a former general manager at Karim. This round is said to be the largest seed round ever raised by a startup in the MENA region, and the investment was called by Beko Capital, 4DX Ventures, and Endure Capital, with participation from 500 startups, Outliers Ventures, and other local investors. The startup will use the funding to scale across Egypt and the North African region. Next up, I take you to Algeria, where Temtem, a ride-hailing startup, raised $4 million US in a Series A round. This round is said to be the largest ever Series A round to happen in Algeria. It was reportedly made by Tel Venture Automotive and other unnamed investors. Now, this is interesting, seeing the ride-hailing sector has seen a lot of competition in 2019, with even Temtem in Algeria facing competitors like Karim, who had expressed their intent to expand to Algeria last year, and Yasir, an app which was launched in 2017. Now over to South Africa, which also had the largest investment deal happening of $2 million US in the edtech startup Snaplify. The funding came from Knife's Capital SARS Section 12 JVC company known as KNF Ventures and Laisani Growth Fund. This funding will be used to accelerate its expansion activities and advance its data analytics capabilities to enhance classroom teaching effectiveness. Just last month, Knife Capital had also invested in Cradle Technologies investment in a Series A round with an undisclosed amount. Next is Tunisia's Dabchi, which raised $300,000 US in a seed round. Dabchi is a P2P fashion marketplace which allows users to buy and sell reused clothing items on its platform. This round was led by 500 startups and it was joined by Flat 6 Labs, Saudi venture capital company, Vision Ventures, Dal Venture Capital, and other angel investors. The startup will use this funding to expand its team and grow its regional footprint in the MENA region. Next up is Career 180, which is an Egyptian-based edtech startup which raised $100,000 US in a seed round. The funding came from Ed Ventures, and the startup intends to use this funding to develop its online platform and expand its career advising workshops. Finally, we have news of a very interesting acquisition, and this is by Nigeria's CC Hub acquiring Kenya's iHub. This news has just been confirmed by Mr. Bosun Tijani, who's CEO of Nigeria's iHub. The acquisition will be funded by CC Hub's real estate project, and under this acquisition, iHub will maintain its brand name, but it will, however, be supported by CC Hub in Nigeria. Mr. Tijani will also become the CEO of both iHub and CC Hub, and Nekesa Were will continue serving as iHub's managing director. Under this acquisition also, CC Hub will extend its existing activities in various sectors to Kenya. That's all for this week. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week for more content on the African startup ecosystem.